Welcome back today, Hunters. Today we're just going to talk about the new update coming out tomorrow, or hopefully tomorrow. Hunt Showdown went down yesterday. They took it offline and are getting ready for the update that is supposedly coming out tomorrow. If you're watching this today, or if it's tomorrow and it's today, I don't know. However you want to think about it. Kind of confusing if you are watching this the day of, but again, it is coming out August 15th, or that we hope it comes back tomorrow, August 15th, for the console side. I mean, we're only a year and a little bit a half removed from when Rotjaw took 2 weeks to come out, and we have multiple times when on the console side, when events were coming out, that we did not get the update the same time as the PC players. But don't worry, I'm not going to make this all negative, and I don't really think the things I'm talking about are negative. It's just things that have happened in the past, and I'm hoping when they say this is the most polished Hunt Showdown event thing that they're having come through, which I don't know if you want to say it's an event. It's more like a new game update with an event attached into it. I really want to say this is more like a new game kind of a feel. So with this update, we're getting a whole bunch of stuff done. I think some of the biggest changes was the new prestige system. I'm actually intrigued with watching the video that I actually think I might start prestiging after this event is done in 30 days, when we are done with just having the one single map in Colorado, which I can't wait for, because I think they're actually giving great rewards now into the prestige system. The only thing that I do feel a little bit bad about is that the people that did trials and got a lot of stuff from the trials is going to get hurt by this a little bit, I feel like, because they did something that was really hard. If you haven't had to try to do the trials, I mean, it was significantly hard to do sometimes. Some of the tasks were not easy. You really have to push yourself to get better with the game. But as I go back to my first point here, I really do think that it is a good update for the prestige system. I really think people will start prestiging. Another good update, I think, was the UI. I know a lot of the PC players were not happy with how the UI looked. I really think this new UI update really will help console players. The reason I say this is because I play with my kids on Fortnite, and this UI looks very similar to the Fortnite UI, some of the Call of Duty UIs I see on different streamers that I watch. When they play Call of Duty, it does look very familiar to me. I think it will also help with certain views that I've seen in these UI clips, that it will help new people coming into Hunt. I feel like, again, I liked the 4 hunters and seeing all the loadout at once, but when I go back through my videos of when I was trying to get better and sending videos to my buddy that I play with still, that I can tell even then I was kind of confused, and hearing my chatter with my buddy on who to pick and how to pick. I think definitely giving 100 on a screen at a time is not an information overload. There's some other things I didn't like with it. I'll have to see when it actually comes out and actually get my hands on it, since it won't come out until tomorrow, and really give a better opinion on it. But at least for the hunter part, I like it because I feel like it's not an information overload to everybody. I think once this game is released and everybody gets really used to UI more and more, I think they will start to enjoy it. Even with these updates, they did a lot of good things, showing us a lot of new things that are coming in to the game. The only thing they didn't really talk about was that are the console controller settings coming to PC with this update, which is something I have made a video about before. If you mess around with your controller settings, and if you go on to YouTube and find a couple of console players on how they base their settings on their controller, certain weapons you do get a little bit of, I like to call it, a bonus. And what I mean by that is, if you're moving and aiming and you know they're kind of where the player is, you kind of are able to use that as like an opportunity to track them through a wall. What I mean by that is, since the aim assist is so strong when it's on, it kind of is like magnet to them, kind of say, and you can definitely feel it. I feel a lot more since I have messed around with my controller settings recently. So I really do wish to see if the controller settings are coming to the PC players and see what they really think about it, especially if that is coming out to the new update. They also didn't talk about the poison glitch. Is the poison glitch still going to be in the game after this new update? I really wish they would have put something out about, hey, we know that there is the poison glitch, and when we do the new version update that the poison glitch will be removed from the game, which is something I really wanted to see, and I don't know if that is actually going to happen. And the reason I am bringing up this glitch is also because there was another glitch I have when reloading into a game on the console side. I actually don't get any sound except for crickets and like certain background noises. You do get gunshot noises, but it's really, really delayed. Hopefully, you see that in the clip next.
What the hell, you saw somebody?
Yeah, took the shot.
There's a dude right here and I can't see him anymore.
I hear these dogs, but I don't.
Oh shit.
So as you can see from the video clip, that was one of the things that has happened to me really recently. I think that happened about a week ago, where I reloaded back into the game. Certain things like that, I wish they would have at least put into a little bit more. And the only reason I'm bringing these issues up is because I think this new update is something that needs to be absolutely perfect. I know they said this is probably the most polished update they are doing in event, but I really would like this to be as perfect as it possibly can be. And that is why I'm making this whole video, is because I think this needs to be a perfect update to Hunt, a new game. It's probably going to cost more in the PlayStation, Xbox store. I wouldn't be surprised if it was like between 40 and 50. Would be surprised if it's any higher, but I understand Crytek in trying to make a little profit on this update, which I fully expect they should. And with all this hype and them making a profit, I really do think that the community just needs a little bit of a boost, and I think this will definitely help. A lot of smaller streamers have been talking about it in the past few days, saying, hey, remember when we played this game? They're doing a good update to it, and it's going to look beautiful and fantastic. And they're actually moving the whole thing, and people seem to be very hyped about it. This is really the main game I play. As you can see, that I do just make my content around Hunt Showdown. I've never really thought that I was really addicted to a game before, and with it being down the past few days, I go on to play a different game, play for 10 minutes, and go, nope, this isn't the same of what I've been used to. I don't know what it is with the atmosphere and how everything looks, the lore, how everything's so grim and dark and just gritty. It also reminds me of like a really good Western, and I just can't wait for today or tomorrow, however, whenever you're watching this, that hopefully everything goes according to plan and people really start enjoying Hunt Showdown for what the beautiful game it is. That is all I really have for this one. I'll either see you or fight you in Colorado. Later.